Hello, this is DMcDonald. I am presenting the Case 6 Philly landscaping case for the microcomputer apps in business class. In this scenario, we are looking at Steve, a landscaper entrepreneur who has been building his company over the course of his career. As he's getting into his retirement years, he's looking to either sell his business or invest more in it. Trying to see what can give him the best return for a long and fruitful retirement. Steve is looking at 4 different options. He can keep on doing what he's been doing. It's been working so far. He can take out a loan and invest more in his business, or he can sell the business to his competitors. We're going to look at his 4 different options in this order. So if Steve were to do nothing, he would have a fairly steady business going forward. He would experience a diminishing customer base at a clip of 5% per year, but he would continue to be running a profitable business throughout the next 10 years. He would continue to can have a fairly successful net income. But it does not look like he would be able to make as much as he would like. That goal being between $65,000 and $100,000 per year. He also would not be able to hire that help that would get him out of the day-to-day operations. Looking at the 2 options for taking a loan, of course we had to be pessimistic and optimistic in that forecast. This is the pessimistic route. Steve's going to see a few hard years for his first 2 years. He's going to be back in the red, repaying that $120,000 loan. He does regain profitability, but he does not start earning enough money to hire a manager to take over the day-to-day operations. He also does not achieve the goal of $100,000 per year in income, matching what he would be able to make if he were to sell the company. Now, if he were to have good fortune and get a high return on his investment, this would work out for Steve. He would work for the majority of the next 10 years, but in year 9 and year 10, he actually would make more than he would if he were to sell the company and just rely on investments. And in year 10, he would actually be able to hire that manager to take over the day-to-day operations and would be able to basically retire but still be involved in the business. This actually would be my second case scenario for Steve. Possibly the first, depending on what he would like to do, whether he would like to continue working or would like to take my number 1 option, which is the buyout. He works for a number of years longer to make it to $100,000 per year, to make it to hiring a manager to take over the day-to-day operations. If he is looking to retire, why not retire early and enjoy the fruits of that labor for building this business? This is what I would recommend to Steve, is actually selling the business if he is looking to retire. Now I want to go and look at the Excel spreadsheets for this case study. We did make the scenario summaries. I was not comfortable with any of them up until about number 7, and that's the scenario manager summary for that one. To try to go back and check my work to kind of look at it more longitudinally, I created copies of the skeleton spreadsheet with all of the formulas in it. Here is our do nothing. I can give you insight into how I base my decision. It's basically based on his net income over the next 10 years. Doing nothing, $668,000 and change. Low return on investment, $260,000 and change. High return on investment. This is what I like. $791,000 net income. But as you look up here in year 9, he's able to start making more than the annuity. In year 10, he's making more than the annuity. He's also making enough to hire that manager. And so, again, though, the early out and and selling that business is my recommendation. So that is my summary of the Case 6 Philly landscaping scenario. This is Daniel McDonald signing out.